Hey guys, what going? Today I have another story time for you guys today. Also, I have some things I have to go over before I can get into the story time. So first thing, this gameplay is one of my favorite games to play on Roblox, and I really want to make videos on this. So if you guys like this gameplay, then feel free to let me know if you guys want me to make a full video on this. This is just some gameplay I recorded where I'm the killer and I'm just killing, murdering people. So anyways, let's get into the story. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's try to get to 60 subscribers. We are literally so close. Anyways, let's get into the video. So the story takes place 2 years ago. So I was in 6th grade. 6th grade. So basically before the whole world went to hell. And basically in 6th grade, you don't really know what you're doing, because like you just entered middle school. Like, what are you gonna do with your life? You know what I would do? I would always go to the skate park. Like, we have a park right next to my apartment, and like before the whole world went in quarantine, it was open and you could basically just have fun, right? So like, and that was my plan. Like, I would go to the park, have fun, and then basically after I'm done having fun, then I would just go home. Duh. So, but the park, it was like a pretty decently large park. So like it had like park rangers and stuff. Park rangers that would like patrol the park and just like make sure everything's okay. Cause like some kids would do graffiti over there, and some other kids would do and vape and vaping like was allowed in the park, but it wasn't allowed in like certain places and you couldn't go into like the park bathroom and like just vape it out. Like no, you just couldn't do that. It just like would not work. So now I'm sitting here, right, trying to just have a fun. I had a skateboard. No, my bad. I had a Razor scooter, which was horrible. So like at the time when I had the scooter, I would go to the skate park and I would try to go down one of the ramps. Now, these ramps weren't huge. They weren't big. Basically, so I'm skating at the skate park, right? Just me at the skate park. And once I'm skating, I think, wait, I should go home and get my bicycle. So I go home, grab my bicycle, ride it back here, and I start chilling on my phone, hanging out at the park, so I'm just riding around, just trying to like basically kill time, because like I was so bored, I had nothing else to do. It was the middle of summer, so I was about to become a 7th grader. But then out of nowhere, I hear a glass break. Like someone must have picked up a glass and then just smashed it, because that's what that sounded like. I go over, and the park has like these areas where like you can sit, and you can like even like use some for like birthday parties. And they also have like this giant soccer field. So like I hear a glass smash, right? And I'm like, what the? Finally something interesting. And then basically, so guess what? Also by the park, the Boys and Girls Club, if you don't know what they are, they're a club of people who would stay and like play. So basically so like they would play, they were all like little kids, and sometimes I'll play with them, but rarely. Basically, this parent is young, right? She's like, who broke the glass? Who did it? And like a bunch of kids are just looking at her with that face of, I don't know. So she's like, who broke the glass? Admit it. If you admit it, you're gonna get in trouble. So I'm gonna call your parents. Keep in mind, I was not in Boys and Girls Club. I was just watching. And some of the kids, they were talking to me. And some kids, they were like, oh hey, what's your name? I said my name is Leo. You know, that's not my name. My name's Larry. But like I just call myself Leo around other people. So like if you do ever see me in public, feel free to stop and say hi. But yeah, so basically I'm just sitting here, right, and she's just yelling, someone broke a glass. And here's what she says. She says, if you did it and if you didn't say anything, you're just as guilty as the person who did it. And I'm just sitting there like, what? How? Like how? And I'm just like, and I say, how is that true? She says, I will call your mom. I was like, and this is what I said, you don't know my mom's phone number. I'm not in this club, so you can't do nothing about it. I will figure out. And she was basically a Karen yelling about how someone broke the glass. I was just like, yeah, it's just. And she's like, I will call your parents. I'm like, no, no, you will not. And you're not gonna call my parents. You wanna know why? You don't know who my parents are. And basically, and she's just yelling and just being a complete Karen. So at this point, I get sick of that. I'm like, alright, I'm leaving. And kids start to like lose interest. All the kids in Boys and Girls Club, like they were forced to stay and basically. Eventually, they were forced to stay and they like get lectures. Eventually, the kid does come clean, and he gets in trouble. And some other kids get in trouble for doing absolutely nothing, which I kind of always see now as retarded. Like, if you got nothing to do with it, and if you don't decide to tell, that's your business. You're not trying to be a snitch. I'm like, I can understand if it's like something serious and you don't tell, but breaking a fucking glass is not that serious. Come on, guys. It's seriously, right? It's seriously, guys. Like, it's not that serious. But so basically after that, she starts like calling the parents and like all the little kids. Keep in mind, these kids were like 6, 7, so they were like little kids at the park, right? And these kids were just like 6 and 7, so she's like. At this point, the entire park is just here. So basically, I'm like, yeah, skip this. I'm gonna go home. So as I'm walking home, I was like, I could stay or I could go. I could stay or I could go. Then out of nowhere, the park ranger pulls up, and he's like, who did it? And she points to his kid. This kid, 6 or 7, and this whole group did it. And basically, and some of these kids weren't in Boys and Girls Club, but she was just blaming the entire park, people who were in the park. Some of these kids, they weren't in Boys and Girls Club, but they were just there like me. They were just on their phones. So, like, I'm like, I didn't do anything. She's like, well, guess what? And this kid said that some of you guys did it with them. You guys encouraged him to do it. I was like, I didn't encourage. I was at the skate park. How? And the park manager says, come on, guys. Just a minute. I was like, no, like I didn't do anything. He said, well, come with me. I'm like, no, I'm not coming with you. He's like, come with me before I make you. And at this point, all the older kids, they start dipping. And he's like, hey. And I'm like, and I'm just sitting there like this. This is me. Listen. I'm silent. I'm literally am just silent. So you know what? I don't feel like getting in trouble. So I start dirting towards my bike. He's like, hey. And he starts running after me. I get on my bike and I just start pedaling. I pedal just like I just robbed a liquor store. I start pedaling so fast, and I'm like, and eventually I get out the park, and he's like walking. I was like, if you can't do anything, I'm off the park, and I didn't do anything. So that's exactly what you get. And the guy's just like, and like he's like trying to make up an excuse. So like I go home, and I'm just like, no. So I'm decided, I'm not just gonna give up. I'm gonna come back later. So when I do come back later, everything's all cleared up. People are talking about it. So apparently, here's what happened. Some kid broke a glass, the sheriff came, and when the sheriff came in front of him, the kid ran. The kid was like 6 or 7, so we didn't get that much far. But then, when the sheriff said that we're all in trouble for not saying anything, everybody else started running. So I'm just sitting there like, really? So most of the kids got away. Some of them got caught, but nothing really bad happened to them because, like, excuse me. He did not know, like, any of their phone numbers. Like, he couldn't really do anything about it. And yeah, so most of them got away, including me. So I pretty much just got away safe. Got away untouched, unharmed. But it's just the fact of how, like, that happened. The fact that he thought I had anything to do with the glass breaking. First of all, whose idea was it to bring the glass in there inside the first place? Like, that's something that just does not make any sense. But yeah, like, that just doesn't make any sense. Anyways, guys, that's the story of how I almost got in trouble for something I didn't even do. I have many more stories like this. So, if you guys do like the story time, also with this gameplay, if you guys really do love this gameplay and want me to play more, it's this time I like memes and sound effects. It just won't be silent. But like, yeah, I like memes and sound effects. So yeah, this game is called Piggy. If you want me to play it, I really want to do top 5s on this instead of Left 4 Dead. But yeah, top 5 is coming soon on Left 4 Dead. But if you guys want me to play Piggy, then I'll play it. Also, let's try to hit the subscriber button. I might be going live tonight. I don't really know. Maybe not. But come on, guys. I really need you guys to share this video. But the story's over, so you can click off now if that was all you're here for. But like, if you're a true fanner, then like you can stay and listen. Also, if you last this long, comment the word like apple. Guys, I don't know, because that was just the first thing I could think of. Just comment apple. And yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys later. And if you guys want the gameplay, and peace.